Hello everyone, Season 10 on the Division 2 went live this week and they introduced some new changes to the Ongoing Directive gear set. So one of the first things that I did was farmed some pieces and put a very quick build together, and it turned out very good. So today we're going to be highlighting the changes to Ongoing Directive in this video, but also showing you a build and some gameplay of it in action. It's a fun build to use. I want some of your suggestions, see how we can improve this and make the best Ongoing Directive build possible. I really like it. I hope you do too. Before we get into the clips, please do hit like and share to support the video. Subscribe if you're new here. I just want to give a shout out to our community. If you need some players to play with or just want to be part of a great community, we're over 25,000 members strong. Come and join us. Before you leave today, the link is at the top of the video description. I want to farm a new SMG for this build. What's the...
Would you like a Banshee? Oh, I've got a Banshee Mercedes.
That'll do.
Quickest farm ever, Captain. I'll take that. And if everyone waits while I go and sort it, I was going to say, the Grudge is a Banshee, right? Oh, perfect. Damage target out of cover it. Penny! That rogue agent's dying down below. Nice job. Rogue pushing us. Good job. So we just saw some good clips there of the build in action, and there was a lot of discussion about this in stream, because while we were farming for the pieces, you all got involved and gave me your thoughts on it. Captain Penny and Recon did as well, and we discussed it a lot, and this, I was definitely happy with where we got it, and as I said at the start of the video, I'm sure it can be improved upon, so do let me know your thoughts in the comments. First of all, let's just go over Ongoing Directive and the changes that came in Season 10, Title Update 16. So for 2 pieces of Ongoing Directive, you get 15% status effects. For 3 pieces, you get 30% reload speed. For 4 pieces, you get the Roles of Engagement talent. So shooting a status affected enemy will apply a mark. Killing a marked enemy will grant a full clip of hollow point ammo for your active weapon and half a clip of the agent's active weapon to the rest of the party. And the marks last for 10 seconds. Hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit. So just a few of the things that were mentioned in chat the other day and what we discussed. Now, what I like about this, well, what's important about this, first of all, is that the enemy's got to be put on a status right away. If you can do that and there's no cooldown or whatever, you're going to get the most out of the build. And what's great about it is that every kill, so every time you mark an enemy and kill it, the ammo refreshes, so you will keep on refreshing your clip, you'll keep on refreshing your team's clip. And if I remember right, the change in this from prior to Season 10 is the fact that you now give your teammates that hollow point ammo as well, which makes it a much better build, and we were really enjoying that. Extra weapon damage to the whole team is insane. So other things that were mentioned was the status effects. So people, well, Penny was trying to put like a build together around status effects, hoping to like increase the bleed damage. You can't really do that because it's not like a skill or anything that you're using, so it's very hard to increase the status effect damage. All you're going to be doing is making the status effects last longer, which you don't really need to do. So what I did, I went full on DPS, and the idea was just to get enemies with a status effect on ASAP, kill them ASAP, get that extra damage for me and the team, and keep it going. And this is what we came up with. It It's a survivalist specialization because you get extra damage to enemies with status effects on them. It's got the flame grenade there if you want to use it. Use whatever grenade you want though. And my primary, I've just gone with the CMMG Banshee. So I love the Grudge. I was using the Grudge for the team benefits. So I stuck with this SMG because I just like it. And Captain actually got one of these dropped while we were playing. It's got SMG damage, critical hit chance on, damage target out of cover on it. And I put Sadist on it so I can deal 20% weapon damage to bleeding enemies, and after 4 kills I'll apply bleed to the next enemy that I hit as well. The secondary, which works very well on the build, is a Scorpio as well, and the sidearm you can run with whatever you want really. I got the orbit there. So the 4 pieces of Ongoing Directive I've got on my mask, gloves, knees and holster, and it's weapon damage, crit damage on every single piece. And the beauty about using an SMG is that you're going to get all your critical hit chance from the SMG. If you're using an AR, you might want to find some more crit hit chance from somewhere. The chest piece is the Ridge Race Pride, and this is what I'm using to get that instant status effect. So it comes with weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and I've thrown crit hit mods all over the mod slots, but you get the bleeding edge, so when shooting an enemy within 15 meters you apply bleed to the target. You also get some repair from it as well. We'll talk about how I kind of use that with the skills in a moment. But for me, it was the best option for this type of build. People were mentioning the blue screen LMG exotic, which also puts enemies on status effects. If you do use that, you can make this build a better way for sure. But I don't like LMGs. I do like SMGs though, and SMG works great with this because you're getting close to the target, and you put them on that status effect all the time. You're getting that hollow point ammo all the time with that. The backpack, I've gone for a Sokolov backpack because you get 10% SMG damage from having one of these. I got weapon damage, headshot damage, crit damage, and wicked on it. I could improve this backpack. I would rather have crit chance rather than headshot damage, but this is the one that we got given. And the talent wicked will apply a status effect increase. Sorry, applying a status effect will increase total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. So I'm always getting that 18% buff. Another good talent would be Vigilance, but remember, although you get more damage from Vigilance, you will lose that if you take damage. And with an SMG build and face tanking, you take damage quite a lot. So I went for Wicked, and that's what the build looks like. Now the skills, I haven't updated it from the other day. I'm running a Crusader Shield and a Revive Hive, but I actually dropped the Crusader Shield for it was the Shrapnel Trap. So what the Shrapnel Trap is doing is taking advantage of the Ridge Race Pride healing properties. So with this, you basically get armor repair from 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that's bleeding within 15 minutes, up to like 5 enemies. So with the Shrapnel Trap, I kind of just drop it near my feet or throw it near a bunch of enemies, and if they're all around me, I'm just getting a bit of healing off that, I guess. So it kind of worked with the build, but go with whatever you want there. If you do want the shield, that works great as well. Revive a Hive in case it needs to get picked up. The stats of the build looks like this. We've got 44.2% critical hit chance. That'll be above 50 once I get that roll on the backpack. I've got 149.3% critical hit damage, and the build absolutely wrecks. It's just that having that hollow point ammo all the time, with the Sadist talents as well, procking and wicked procking, you're doing some great damage numbers. Once this is fully optimized, it'll do even better. You can see a lot of optimization is needed, but the team buffs you're given as well, giving them extra damage also, it works really good, and we had a lot of fun with this build. So as I said, let me know down in the video comments any feedback for the build, how you're going to be making Ongoing Directive builds and what you are doing. We had a lot of suggestions about the blue screen, as I mentioned, but I don't like LMGs myself, so I'm not sure how. Maybe I should put one together and see how it works, you know, but let me know in the comments what you think and what you're putting together. This is the end of this video now. The build is very, very fun. I really enjoy it. I think Ongoing Directive has been a great buff in Season 10 of the Division 2. And we've got Strikers coming in, Title Update 16.1. We'll put a build together for that as well. And I think what Massive are doing with upgrading gear sets and making them better is a great thing. I hope they continue this in future seasons. But thank you for watching this. And remember to hit like and share in the video to support it, and hit subscribe for more content from myself. And now we're done, come and check out our community. It's linked at the top of the video description. Until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.